Today's project is going to be to build a platform bed. We're making it out of, actually the plywood is 3/4 inch white birch. And the first measurement that we're going to make is, this is 7 feet 4 inches. And this is going to represent the ledge on the outside portion. The perimeter could be a nightstand, but some have nightstands. This one's not going to. There's going to be a 4-inch overhang around the outside of the perimeter. So we're just going to make some strips here, and we'll show you as we go along. So we're making the ledge is going to be 4 inches in width. So I'm just going to use my little speed square here and run this 4 inches. This is the 7 foot 4 inch section that we cut from the beginning.
That fits inside.
So this is a 30 by 80 piece, and this is going to fit inside the bed frame. So the mattress will sit on this. Now there'll be another piece as well. It should be approximately the same, if not the same. And we're really hoping and we're going to try to stretch these 2 sheets of plywood out to try to get this whole thing done with just the 2 sheets. This is the second 30 by 80 section that's going to go inside the frame of the bed. But this piece here is 80 inches in length, and we're going to divide it into 4 sections. We're going to use 2 of them fully, so that's 2 sections that we'll use at the full 80 inch length, and the other 2, which will be the width portion of the skirt. We're kind of making up these names as we go along. We think it's going to be, I won't tell you the number yet because we're not sure. We're just playing with the numbers. So I'll let you know what that number is going to be. And there should be 2 inches left over, and we're going to use that for a support piece. Project is coming together. This gives you a rough idea of what it's going to look like. Some of the ends, I'll show you which ones once we move this inside. Still have to be nipped. I'll probably use the chop saw for that, so it'll be nice and square. But yeah, I'm not going to put this together and try to squeeze it in the bedroom door, so we'll probably take the pieces in and get my pocket hole and show you how we're going to put these sections together and go from there. So here's one piece of the leg. We're going to have 16 of these, and they are 3 inches by 8 inches, and what we'll do is laminate them, glue them together. We'll get some clamps. I'll show you a picture of this later, and we'll disperse these around the frame of the bed. So we've relocated to the inside. This is where we're going to put everything together. So we have our skirting, I guess we'll call it. I don't know what, for lack of better terms. And we have our little helper. This is Molly, and she likes chewing on the wood. She replaced our other little helper, and I'm going to use my pocket hole jig, and I'm going to put in 2 holes here, 2 here, and 2 on the other side, and then I'll put those together. I'm going to try 1.5 screws. I'm not sure. This is the first time doing this, so we'll see how that works out, and I'll let you know. Molly! Molly! The ledge is complete. I just want to make note. I put an extra pocket hole jig in there. I went with 3 instead of the original 2 that I showed you. And I did try 1.5 inch screw, and I went with the 1 3/4 inch. I think the 1 3/4 will bite in a little bit more. So I'm going to go with the 1 3/4 screws and see how that goes. 2 I think would come through, so I'm going to stick with the 1 3/4. Next we're doing the pocket jig holes for the skirt. And there are lots of them, as you can see, and I'll show you how they look when I put them in. As you can see, we put 10 or 11 in each length, and this is the width, and we're not scrimping here either. So this section here, this is what we're calling the apron of the bed, and it's 61.5 inches. That lines up with this other piece here, the longer piece, the length, I guess. You can see from the pocket holes that we drilled, and we put 2 in here just to kind of bring this in, so we make it nice and square at your corners. And yeah, we're just kind of filling in with our screws now. So like I mentioned earlier, it's just a wood screw. It's 1 3/4, and we'll just keep on going. So our ledge is on. See my foot? Ledge, and we have the skirt, or the apron as we're calling it. Not sure if that's the proper terms, but anyway, we're all attached. Got lots of screws in there, as you can see. So we're going to flip this over and go on to the next step. So this is what we have going on here now. So we flipped our bed over, and you can see the little pieces. They're 2-inch pieces of strap, and the bit holes all just basically ripped, and I'm just using scrap that was left over from the 2 sheets of plywood. Like, we're literally going to have nothing left. We're going to use most of what I had from the 2 sheets. And you can see, ideally, it would be nice if we could go the whole length of the inside part here, but we didn't have that. So I'm going to basically put sections and little pieces, and I do have a few pieces. You can see them just over here. So I've got a couple of pieces left here that I'll rip on my miter saw. So I'll just take these measurements, write this measurement. This measurement will be the same as this one, and that guy there should be the same as that one, and then I'll just piece them together, and that will support the plywood, which we'll put down. That of course is going to support the bed, the mattress of the bed. So I'm just pre-drilling this piece of strapping so that I don't break anything.